The Most High is fair. He gave you guys a period of time to rule in the end, and it's up. And instead of telling the truth, instead of giving back what you stole from people, instead of trying to change your worldview or mindset, you guys are now doubling down on all your lies and trying to reestablish them in hopes that you can keep on going and avoid the judgment, the huge judgment you have coming for you and your nation. You have never left the firmament. Never. You haven't even gone outside the ice ring. You guys like to talk about going to inner earth, going outside the ice ring to our goth. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're telling me, not Abraham, not Isaac, not Jacob, not Enoch, not the 12 tribes, not King David, not Solomon, not any of these people wrote that they were literally broke out of the firmament and walked on the moon. But Esau, white people, Caucasians, coming off of World War I, coming off of World War II, coming off of slaughtering and killing millions of natives and indigenous and Negroes, coming off of whitewashing Jesus, coming off of setting up a bogus fake group of people over there in the Middle East. Like I said, coming off of whitewashing Yahushai, coming off of multiple other wars and coups that you guys have done behind closed doors, coming off of Jim Crow. Help me keep on going here. The atrocities that they've done in the last 400 years. Coming off of all that, the Most High, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, didn't allow any of them to break out of the firmament. Lucifer himself in the scriptures has said that he can't even break out of the firmament and that he's stuck down here and that this is an enclosed place until the end day and until the time comes where he cracks open the firmament. Nobody has been able to go. But you guys, after doing nothing but wickedness, doing nothing but absolute evil, were rewarded by the God of all creation and breaking out of the firmament and going to the moon to plant an American flag and brag about how you guys are the eagles, when in the Bible we know what the eagle stands for, and it's not a good thing. You're doubling down on your lies. Majority of these type of people don't even believe they went to the moon the first time around. I talk to white people a lot. Like, go to the comment section under NASA or under some space fact and go look at the comment section. Tell me if you believe a majority of white people believe they actually went to the moon. This is one of their lies that they need to keep established. This is one of Satan's big lies that he needs to keep established. And that if this starts to break, signs are their worldview is done. Their world is done. Remember, these people, there's no truth in them, the scripture says. They're called Gentiles. They had a short period of rulership. They were going to run everything into the ground, and then they go bye-bye. They have to pay for everything they've done. They're still pushing lies. They're still trying. Nothing they do works. We don't believe the out of Africa theory anymore. We don't believe your maps. We don't believe anything you guys say about anything anymore. Nothing you do works anymore. The magic is gone. Just like the scripture says, in the end days, we're all going to start waking up to your nonsense. Things that you were able to mask and that you were able to use giant spells to cast over entire nations of people, that used to work. Your magic used to be pretty strong. But it's been dwindling every year since you've been in power, up to a limit to where you guys have to stop and you have no more. That is the point we're at. You have no more magic left. Nothing. Lucifer is not going to help you. He's not going to come put a spell on the American people again that causes them to believe your nonsense. No more false flag events. No more 9/11 type events. No more shooting and killing unarmed innocent black men for energy grabs to take energy from the black community. None of these things are going to work anymore. None of your stupid theories work anymore. Nobody believes in your evolution. I said it once and I said it again. How is it going to look when things just keep on getting worse and you're the only people still out here worshiping white Jesus? The only people still out here talking about how the earth is a globe and how you guys are the only ones that were smart enough to come out and plant a flag on the moon. You're going to get less and less people on your side. How is it going to look when your churches are damn near empty and you're the only ones in there? How is it going to look when everybody else has abandoned and started to abandon your holidays because they see the evil in its ways, and you guys are the only ones still celebrating white Jesus' birthday on December 25th? You're the only ones still talking about Neil Armstrong and the moon landing. Even majority of your people have walked away from that and said there's something not right about this. Why Are you still attempting for this? Who pays for this? They're getting you in a lot of trouble. They're getting you in a lot of trouble. You have not left the firmament. You have never left the firmament. Your little insults, your shaming tactics is all you have. Bad black man, bad American citizen. How dare you question if we made it to the moon or not? Yes, I know the story we gave you is an absolute joke. Yeah, I know the footage that we have is an absolute joke. But how dare you question our history? How dare you question this? How dare, that's all you have. That's all you have. That's all the evil ones have. That's all the liars have. And as the scripture said, that's all you are going to have in these last days. You are going to be left standing with the lies that were so powerful for you before. That's all you're going to have left now. That's all you're going to have left. And while everybody's walking away, you had power in the people. You had power with making everybody think that. Everybody believed your lies. Everybody believed in evolution. What are you talking about? Everybody believes in evolution. Everybody believes we went to the moon. Everybody believes in out of Africa. Everybody believes that everybody was here and everybody was there. Everybody believes in our version of Christianity. Everybody believes in our interpretations of the Bible. You've ran out of that. The permission to do that, you've ran out of room. Your spiritual credit card has been maxed out and you have to pay. Things like this will not work anymore. You're done. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You have never gone anywhere. You are not part of a nation. Not only are you Gentiles, but you're part of a nation of very evil Gentiles who are on a certain list on the Bible of people who, you can go look it up yourself. You're telling us you're expecting black Americans to believe, you're expecting regular day Americans to believe that God just allows you to just up and go and out, in and out of the firmament, whatever you want. Oh, I forgot. You guys don't believe in God. You guys hate the God of the Bible. You hate Bible. You hate the Bible. You hate the biblical worldview. You hate the Creator. You hate how He created everything. You hate the firmament. You hate His people. You hate everything that the Most High stands for. So this for you is just nothing. This for you is necessary. This for you is just another middle finger up to the God of all creation. But because you don't believe in it, you try to push that onto everybody else, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. Nothing you guys do works anymore. None of your old theories, none of your old ways work anymore. You have to pay. And doing things like this in these end days, doing things like this in these last days is insane. Like I said, you guys are going to be the only ones left standing looking like this. Anybody who's attached to is going to look very wicked and very stupid, as everybody, and you know everybody is starting to come away from this because we're in the end days. I know personally that majority of white people do not believe they went to the moon, but you never hear from that side of the majority. It's only showed on TV that all white people believe that they've broken out of the firmament and that there's no such thing as God and that they can go anywhere in the universe. I don't believe that. I like to think that there's more spiritually and morally upright white people than that. I'm telling you right now, I know personally majority of white people do not believe this one bit. Just go look under the comments of what I saw on this, and majority of them say the first woman, the first person to stand in front of a green screen of Mars, the first person to go to an island off of Antarctica. They're making jokes about how they know they've never made it to the moon. But yet you're still pushing this, and all these nations are very quiet. All these other nations are very quiet, and they go along with it. We know who you are. We know who you guys are now. The Psalms 83 Confederation. All praises to the Most High. He's making it so obvious who the wicked people in these last days are. He's exposed you. It says, Esau, you'll be exposed. You'll try to build yourself up. You'll try to hide all the stuff you did and lied about, but you'll be exposed. You're being exposed every day. We're getting no answers from you. You still have not proven this at all, that you went even the first time around. But you're trying to sell us a second trip? You used Gayle King and other Katy Perry to try to sell us that they went into space? You guys need to keep these lies going. You need to keep that fake Israel over there alive. So you start wars over there. Everybody look over there at the fake Jews and the fake Israel we set up. Ooh, pay attention. Ooh, everybody. Don't question space. Don't question flat earth. Ooh, you guys see the numbers. You know that most people believe that. But you guys have to make it the appearance as though they don't. So you do stupid things. It's just very wicked. Your magic is so weak. Your magic is so weak nowadays. Lucifer has a